I want the comment to him when the time is right. Your Excellency, I'd like to hand over the comment session. Members would like to make some comments on the show. Thank you so much.
Members of the Presidential Panel, Visitation Panel, AE-FUNAI, heads of departments here present, members of departments and faculties, and honorable students of the Faculty of Arts, and particularly of the dramatic arts who are here. On behalf of the Presidential Visitation Panel, I would like to thank you for honoring us with this magnificent display of your talents, your skills, and your aptitude in terms of dance, drama, and even oration. It is very important when you study the arts to ground yourself in philosophy of the arts, in philosophy of drama, in philosophy of dance. You must broaden your horizon by studying, by listening to your lecturers, by conducting research on your own. You broaden your horizon by delving into cultures of other peoples, other countries, other continents, to know what goes on out there, and to compare for yourselves the level and horizons that you can reach. You can study the works of philosophers of art, the Shakespearean theaters, drama, poetry, Bertolt Brecht, Nietzsche, and many others in the European context. You can study Japanese art and drama and theater, you know of the kabuki. You can study Chinese opera, modern, classical, and those of the Middle Ages. You can study European drama and dance. Particularly, you can study African-American dance drama, the Alvin Ailey Theater. They will give you a lot of perspectives in terms of what movements you can adopt, flexibility of mind and body, and dexterity in actually demonstrating that you have mastered the arts. You must study philosophy. You should read the works of people like Georgi Plekhanov on the arts. You can study the work of Edmund Burke on the sublime and the beautiful, to give you the philosophical context and depth of what beauty means, because you represent beauty. You represent the ideal. You represent harmony between study and practice.
The head of the department, staff, I consider you my colleagues, staff of AE-FUNAI, and students of AE-FUNAI. Good morning. We want to, first of all, thank the department for the short time you had to put this piece together. We know that a lot of improvisation went in. As we say in the theater, the show must go on. So the show has gone on. And this is very good. I think you should clap for yourself. Your Excellency, I sense that you had a love for the arts. I just didn't know how deep your knowledge of the arts is. The BBC was whispering to me whether you had finished the lecture. The head of the department said, "Did you study this thing?" And I said, "No, it's all in the line of business." And this is the true hallmark of enlightenment, that you must know something about everything in the world that you are living. We teach you students that. You must know something. This is a graduate of political science and international relations a retired international diplomat who represented the Nigerian government at the United Nations for many years before retiring. But he's talking to you about the arts, and some of you, I'm sure, will go and look for dictionary to find out what the chairman was talking about. And that's a major challenge that the chairman has thrown to us this morning. As a team, we have been here before. We came to look at the building, and we left here very disturbed that the building does not represent the arts. I'm aware, because I have one leg in this department, that money was committed to build this space. That the department, Your Excellency, is running one of the most contemporary programs in theater and media studies in the country. Because we produce the content, and if you don't add media studies to it, then you have content with nowhere to sell it. And therefore, the movement is towards theater and media studies. But the content has not been supported by the infrastructure. And this is what we see here. Ordinarily, this building should have some studios attached to them. A dance studio, a radio studio, a television studio, editing suites attached to this. But when we came, we saw that the fan even limits the stage area. Even my colleagues who are here, one of them, a professor of agriculture, said this space is too small. So you don't need to be a professional to know that this building is not serving the needs of the department. We walked in this way, it was like we were walking in backstage. So we know these limitations, and since the panel has come here, the department is privileged to have a case to be made on his behalf. I think this will be a good lecture room, maybe a training theater, but certainly not a performance theater. It can't take many people in the audience, and this is small. If it is meant to help entertain the audience in the university, the number of students is far more than what this hall can carry. So we will do something in our recommendation about the department.
The secretary of the panel, Dr. Miller, would like to make some comments. Madam.
While we were coming in this morning, I was expecting that we were coming to watch a short runner, and that will help to freshen us up. But if we all observe, from the beginning to the end, weeping because we have had a very apt message of what is happening in the society. Before now, Nigeria belonged to everybody. Wherever you went to, you felt at home. These days, we sleep with one eye open. Some of us can't go to their phones. We're killing ourselves every day. And so the message you have passed today, continue to pass it. Nigeria belongs to all of us. And the solution is in your hands, is in my hand. Let us do the little we can do. It begins with you. If you do your portion, I do my part, we will get there one day. And so I want to encourage all of you to continue to pass the message of peace, continue to pass the message of oneness, and pray that one day we will have peace in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
By the way, that's Dr. Edward of the University of Benin. Because in those days, you could really go to any part of this country. You can travel at any time of the day, in the morning, in the night, in the afternoon. But that is no longer, the story is no longer the same. And we try to observe how you try to depict the traditional attire of many parts of the country. And I'm sure that depicts the people from Edo State, the Benin attire. And I could see Yoruba attire, and the Hausas, the Igbos. Please, as much as possible, like he advised, be committed to your studies. As much as possible, be committed and be under the guidance of very committed lecturers. I'm sure you will attain your heights in Jesus' name. Thank you for your performance.